we are in the capital of Kazakhstan, and we are in Astana. There's a lot of construction happening, and there's going to be next year. There's going to be a future of energy expo happening. So there's a lot of buildings being built all over the place, and if you notice, the city is very huge and it's very spanned out. So if you see like all of these skyscrapers being built all over the place, and I'm gonna update you on more later on. So this is Astana, and after this trip, my friend and I, Gulkhan, we're going to the village, which is about how far is the village, Gulkhan?
It's like 7 hours to drive.
7 hours driving to what's the name again? Janaul. So she's got some relatives living there. We're gonna go pay a visit, and then after that, we're heading to Almaty, which used to be the capital, and since 1997, Astana has been renamed to be the capital. And the Almaty region is very like earthquake prone, so there's a lot of earthquakes happening there, like almost on weekly basis or something. This is presidential house where Nursultan Nazarbayev resides, and we're crossing over the river. We were on the left bank and we're moving over to the right bank, and on July 6, 2016, basically within the next week or so, there's going to be day of Independence Day of Kazakhstan. Basically, this day is the day when Nursultan Nazarbayev was born, and they celebrate it as a national day, and it's a national holiday. And I don't know what this is, this structure right there. Oh, okay. So this is like a pot.
Вот хайвовские дома, вот это хайвовские.
Chinese built. Это китайцы, да?
Да.
So these buildings are built by the Chinese construction companies, and like when you buy one of the apartments in these buildings, they come equipped with, you know, furniture, everything, you name it. Like you literally just walk in with your suitcases and you start living there. So you don't need to buy any furniture, everything is designed for you. And I hear that in some areas you can buy an apartment for about $40,000 for just one small room, and that comes with a kitchen basically. And look at this. I love Astana, which is similar that you would see in Amsterdam. So they have something similar to that. And we're heading out. Gulkham, which area are we heading out? Look at this, Brooklyn. They got something called Brooklyn here. Picasso bar. So 90% of people speak Russian, and some younger generation children, they only speak Kazakh language. Depending on, you know, what the family is like, you know, if they spoke Russian all the time, then their children speak Russian as well. What is this on the left, Gulkhan?
No, нет. Дворец школьников.
So this is like some kind of a youth center. And as you notice, all of the streets and avenues are huge and like very spanned out. You could see that there is the signage on the highway signage is in 3 languages. There is the English on top, then goes the Kazakh, and then let's see. Oh, no Russian. I thought it was. So there are 5 mosques in Astana, and this is the biggest one of them all. And what's interesting is that the towers, right? Normally the mosques only have one tower, But in Astana, of all the mosques I noticed, they have 4 towers for some reason. And I wonder, это еще с советских времен была мечеть?
Нет, это
новая, совсем
да.
только построили.
Да, вот года 3.
So this is a brand new mosque, and it's been built like 3 years ago. They finished building it. And look at that little structure. А вот это что? Вот это как?
Это называется вот это музыкальный вот этот.
Филармония?
Да, филармония вот это.
So this is like a musical,
Вон музей.
like an opera house or something like that, right there in the shape of I don't know what you would call it, like some kind of crater. And это
музей.
And this is a museum, probably of modern art. Это как бы музей модерна.
Да.
So everything is being built, and there's a little tower over there. A lot of stuff being constructed all over the place. There's a little pyramid happening to the right. You notice? So this is the heart of Chupa Chups. This particular structure. Chupa Chups. Oh, there you go.
На день города.
Look how beautiful this is. Wow. Wonderful. А это что, треугольник?
Он Назарбаевский дом, видишь? Он Назарбаев сам стоит.
Это мемориал?
Мемориал Назарбаева.
So even though Nursultan Nazarbayev is still alive, they put a memorial to his name, and he basically like paid for it with his own like money or something. So which is a little funny because normally memorials are given to someone who's already dead, or they kind of recognize his input to the country, doing some good things for the country. But while he's still alive, there's actually a documentary coming up on July 3rd about his life, about his presidency, which has been. Он с какого года президент?
Президент?
91-го, да?
Здесь?
Вообще, да, в Казахстане.
Да, по-моему, с 91-го.
Yeah, so he's been the president of Kazakhstan since 1991. So that's basically 25 years, if you believe it. And yeah, these are the new buildings being built all over the place. I mean, they are already finished, but new ones coming up right up there, if you notice. This clay pot is basically a restaurant and bar with the skyline on the right, if you notice where the opening is. So if you're inside, the light comes from from that particular. So the word airport is Uyezhay, which is basically sounding like in Russian like to depart, to go away, but it's almost like literal translation of like go away in Russian. Uyezhay. Sounds just. What are the good things that come from Almaty?
Good things?
Yes. What are the things that you would recommend checking out or?
Checking out. Here we have the mega and funny places.
Funny places?
Yes.
What do you mean, like funny, like comedy?
Also we have the comedy. I mean, you can zoo. We have the zoo.
You have a zoo?
Yes.
That's amazing.